Okay, I want to try to do a short, not sure what number this is for April of 2026, the 3rd, the 4th, or the 5th. At any rate, I want to try to do a short one on the draft. That issue keeps coming up, plus a little bit more. But when have I said that before? And I've gone long. So, the draft. I don't like war. No one I know likes war. Yeah, there are some warmonger power types that have vested interests in keeping military conflicts going. Yes, I get that. Everyone I know gets that. But your enemies also have a say in whether there are battles or not. If it's like I've said before, Jesus and turn the other cheek. Jesus never said, always be a sucker, continue to be abused. No, if evil, give grace. Maybe somebody's having a bad day, but if evil continues to present itself as evil, you must confront the evil, not keep making excuses for it and try to appease it. It's also the two, some say contradictory. No, beforeitsnews.com, I have a piece. Did Jesus ever contradict himself? No. It's us frail humans that screw things up and contradict things or try to, many on the left, twist and warp Matthew 23 types. Vipers, snakes, blind guides want just the kumbaya Jesus. And can't we all just get? No, that defies. We are given free will and human nature forever. There are some who will choose their free will for bad things, power, control over others, imposition of things upon others, enslaving others. Some choose evil. Evil must be confronted. The two potential contradictory things they point to. Isaiah is one of them. I forget the exact scripture of the other, but turned your sword into a plowshare. Well, that's meant for the future kingdom of Christ's return, and we can have a peace on this earth. And yes, even at other times, it can apply at times of peace, but you can't give up all your swords. You can't completely disarm. The other verse contextually must be regarded, where Jesus, or the Bible says, the scripture says, let those who do not have a sword sell their garment, trade their scrip for to obtain a sword. Like the song says, turn, turn, for everything there is a season. Turn, turn, turn. Right? You pray for peace. You hope. We need more hope, but hope isn't a strategy. You hope for peace, you pray for peace, you work for peace, but your enemies have a say in whether there is peace or not. And you must confront evil, or the evil keeps growing. Edmund Burke, only thing necessary, evil prevail, good people do nothing. I've got a show on that. I've got a song at Suno, tinyurl.com, JLD on Suno. Evil prevail. Wake up, people. Wake up. What does this have to do with the draft? I don't want people drafted. I want and prefer an all volunteer army. But the point is, It is stupid to not have the mechanism in place. If World War III breaks out tomorrow, not of our desire, not of our choosing, and we need to raise a massive army quickly, you can't wait till then to have the pieces in place for a draft. It's too late. I oppose conflicts. I don't oppose the conflict in Iran, preventing a broader war, preventing them from having nukes. They don't need a perfected nuclear warhead or a perfected ICBM delivery system. A dirty nuke can be put on a cargo ship, put off the coast of Israel, detonated, put off the coast of DC and NYC, detonated, put off the coast in the English Channel, wipe out a lot of Western culture society. When they say death to Israel and death to America, they mean death to all Western culture. You morons, queer stammerer. This isn't our conflict. Yes, it is your conflict. Germany, Spain, France. Yes, Iran is your conflict. They mean death to you too. Are you that damn stupid to not understand that? But back to the draft. Yes, I don't want women drafted. If women volunteer and women can meet the military standards, I'm all for that. That's fine, but we can't diminish the standards. We can't DEI the military with women and we've got to have some of every letter of the alphabet rainbow mafia. No, you don't dumb it down. If they can meet the standards, if they can meet the requirements, fine. Same with the draft. I don't want men drafted, but we must prepare for that potential and hope it doesn't come to that ever. But waiting is stupid. Everyone, and I mean everyone, every US citizen at age whatever, 16, whatever, the law defines, the law requires, we can talk, but we must perfect and enact these things now, women, male and female, and you weirdos who don't even understand which of the two you are need to be required to register for the draft and hope, again, hope, need more of it. It's not a strategy. Pray. We need more prayer. But peace through strength. You engage in peace through strength to try to avoid conflict, but enemies have us. How many times do I have to repeat this for stupid people to start to understand it? The enemy has a say. You must be prepared. Waiting till the conflict comes can be too late. I got news for you. We can lose a war. We have. By not fighting, we basically wanted and fought for stalemates in Korea and Vietnam. Idiocy. We need to fight to win. We must be prepared to fight to win. We must have a draft registration, but hopefully never have to use it. But if World War III does break out overnight, you've got to be prepared for it. You need a draft to be able to pull people in quick, train them quick, get them to the combat zone quick. This is not difficult to understand. So, yes, I can both oppose the draft which I do, and say you have to have the pieces in place for a draft. That's part deterrent. If the enemy sees we're weak and we don't have that, and they can strike while we're weak, we're caught off guard, we're caught behind, we will never be able to raise an army fast enough to oppose them as fast as they are able to blitzkrieg. Modern blitzkrieg is far better, far more advanced than when the Nazis first used it. You've seen how effective it initially was. Our enemies can do that. I got news for you. And the other, with my notes, women, yeah, kids. The other thing, some other nations, even commie nations can, a stop clock can be right twice, a stop analog clock that's not going anywhere is right twice a day, as the saying goes. Israel does this, and I think it's smart. I think Russia does it too. Again, not a fan of Russia. The Russian people aren't my enemy. The Soviet mindset of Putin and others that is still there is the enemy. I think, I'm pretty sure still, Israel does. Where am I going? School, education, the lack of any education, for one, that's a whole other topic. Getting back to the core R's, not the new radicalism, raunch, and racism through CRT, the new core R's. We need to get back to the original core R's and actually educating. But what I'm saying here, between grade school and junior high, or in the middle of junior high, or between junior high and high school, we need summer boot camps. Yes, where they go in and learn mommy and daddy aren't always going to be there to bail your butts out. And I'm not their parent, I'm their buddy, moron parents who keep letting their children run wild. That would be the only place they get some damn discipline and be taught to fend for themselves, work for themselves, be in a disciplined environment. Then we wouldn't have all this crap going on in high school because they'd be more disciplined, and we could return discipline back for the few that then still want to go wild, and actually suspend them, actually punish them. And again, evil. If they continue to show evil, it must be confronted. If they're going to continue to upset and disrupt things in school, they need to be kicked out. We cannot let the handfuls destroy the system for the masses. Wake the hell up. Now, I know most of you know this, but I know most of you also know people you need to anonymously share this. I joke over and over, right? I hate the saying, like, share, subscribe, like a parrot. Polly want a cracker, like, share, subscribe. You can't take 2 seconds to like. You can't take a couple seconds to subscribe as a non-paid subscriber, or tinyurl.com, subscribe to CTP, and just be a minimal $3 a month paid subscriber. Sharing the video, even if you have to do it in some way, reach out to me through josephmleonard.us/contact, or J. Leonard, again, no O in Leonard. It looks French. It's not Leonard. It's Leonard without an O. It's actually Polish, Leonard Łaskowicki or whatever. I didn't dig back enough in the ancestry to find the original long form name. Leonard without a Joseph M. Leonard. .us/contact or JLenard at terrorstrikes.info. Email me. I'll pass this to those you know. I know you know some people who need to hear these things. But you I don't want to use cowardice, but you want to be nice. We need more nicety in the world. I get it, but there are those who need to hear these messages. Tell me their email address. I'll email the stuff to them so you're not the bad guy. They'll never know who told me to send them this or whatever else. But you've got to start liking, sharing, and yes, please subscribe. Help keep this on the air. The parrot, right, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. I joke about that all the time, but seriously, liking takes you what? 2 seconds? Sharing also might take you 2 seconds to do. Subscribing take a little longer. But you can't do those things? Seriously. The mirror challenges, the mirror moments, I'm trying to remember, mirror moments that I first brought out with the Conscious Man 7 show. I was on Joe Rue's the other day. Well, that's not actually aired yet, but it's coming soon. The mirror moments I'm bringing up. Remember the network movie, I'm mad as hell and I want you to get up, go open your window and scream it's like pissing in the wind. It's doing nothing really. All you're doing is getting yourself wet, pissing into the wind. But I want you not just figuratively to think about these mirror moments, but literally get off your ass. Go to your bathroom, look in the mirror, wag your finger at yourself, and while you're pointing your finger, remember, even if you're pretending you're not really pointing at yourself, remember there are 3 of your own fingers pointing back at you. And truly, Michael Jackson style, I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Rick Springfield, prayer. I send a prayer to heaven for a chance to be a better man than the man I see, man or woman, whatever. You get it. The man in the generic sense, man or woman, the 2 genders. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself honestly, stop lying to others as well as yourself. What are you doing? Now, me, I'm on disability. I'm confined most of the time. Again, I'm not a hoarder, but I am a slob lifting up the green screen. See that mess? I'm mostly confined to my couch. I'm doing a show because it's what I can do from my couch. I'm doing more online articles because it's what I can do from my couch. I'm doing guest appearances. I'm doing a volunteer for several different organizations to be the webmasters, to maintain their websites. I'm writing books and currently working title Lost will come out in May. That's not the title, but soon, May, that's going to drop. I'm writing books because it's what I can do from my couch. But you're not confined there, and you have your own money to work with. What are you doing? Actually getting up and going out and doing to matter, not just whining online. That's okay to do that, but what are you doing? What candidates, real conservative, real constitutionalist candidates, are you working for and with? not tacit online. Oh, well, I like John Doe. No. Have you volunteered for John Doe's campaign? Are you going door to door? Are you making phone calls? I'm part of Right to Life. I've volunteered again because I'm here. I'm going to make phone calls. I can do that from here. You can do that. Can you go door to door? Can you volunteer and show up for candidate meetings or party committee meetings or rallies or money involved fundraiser events? Actually buy tickets, show up, help. What are you doing? Not what hot air are you blowing? Literally and figuratively just online with your typey tickety tacky. What are you doing? Mirror moments. I want you to literally do that, not just figuratively think about it. Mirror moments. Share that concept with friends too. Is that so tough when you're talking to like-minded people even to share that thought? What does that cost you to do? There's all kinds of things that don't cost you actual money even to do. Blood and treasure. What if you don't have the treasure to give? What of your blood and time are you doing? Voting is, oh, I voted. So you voted, so what? I've got articles on that. I haven't done an official show on that. I need to. And I'm sorry, what did I say? This will be short. We're already running along. What are you doing? Doing. Physical, actual things doing that matter. Things of substance. Not just pissing in the wind and wondering why you're getting wet. Draft. Oppose it. But you've got to have the mechanism in place for it. It's part of peace through strength. It is part of work to avoid war, but you must be prepared should your enemy, should evil bring it to you. Okay. Done ranting and raving now. Thank you all. Take care. God bless. Love you all. And yes, parrot one more time. Like, share, subscribe. How tough are these things? I'm not asking. Change.org. Change.org/we the people demand list. Again, something you could go to from your couch or anywhere you're out on your phone through the browser. Change.org/we the people demand list. It takes no money. It takes you 2 seconds to go and electronically, virtually sign on to it. And then, yes, do more. Call your representatives. Tell them about We the People demand list. And you expect them not to just bring it to a vote, but no, that they will either vote yes on the items or you will not vote for them. You will work for an opponent in the primary to oust the rhinos, oust the CINOs, conservatives in name only. Spring is rhino season. Fall is jackass season. You vote for better primary candidates in the Republican Party, so you're then not saying in the fall, oh, well, I can't vote for him, or I think I hope my nose stuff out for him. Because you were too lazy to be involved in off election years, so a candidate was ready to run in a primary and remove a rhino incumbent. That's not just on them, that's on you too. You, again, mirror moment. You, what are you doing? You. Not just, oh, well, the neighbor's doing something. Oh, leave it to Donald Trump. That's not how our government works. He needs allies. And not just, oh, you go, boy, pat him on the head, pat him on the back. No, he needs people up and out doing things. Do something. Because indeed, I'm mad as hell, and I'm tired of taking it. Shall be known by fruits. You must sow to reap. I'm tired of all of us reaping and having to choke down the rotten fruit. So many people refusing to get off their ass allow others to sow because they're too late. Oh, what time? Theron X, Wham Radio. What time's the game on? You can't give up watching hockey, football, baseball, basketball a night here and there to go to a meeting, make phone calls, go to, you can't get, no. Oh, at the end of a long day, I need to watch the boob tube and let my mind waste away the rest of the evening. No, you can't. I'm not asking you to do this 7 days a week. Pick a couple days. Tuesday and Thursday night, you're going to do something. Occasional TV is good. It's healthy. You need the distractions. But if you're constantly yearning for the bread and circus, you've not learned anything from history. You may deserve what you get. And again, I know it's not likely you, but tell me who to share it to. You know, the bread and circus fools, and yeah, tinyurl.com/JLD on Suno. There's a bread and circus mentality, or bread and circus something song. You'll be able to find that too, right? Consume. If all you're doing is working so you could sit your ass on the couch and watch TV the rest of the time, what is your life worth? People are destroying your freedoms, are stealing more and more money from you. Waste, fraud, and abuse. Social Security is going bankrupt, not because too many real Americans, honorable, real U.S. citizens who paid in and earned the entitlement. It's going broke because of waste, fraud, and abuse. What are you doing to make sure there are candidates who will do something about it rather than just give lip service to it about it? All right. I went on another tangent. Thank you all. Take care. God bless. Love you all. Please, please, I'm begging you, get a little of your time. Like, share. Doesn't take change.org/we the people demand list. Takes you 2 seconds. I'm not even asking you to leave your couch to do that. Come on.